If you haven't watched any of Emma Vigeland's videos on Rebel HQ where she goes to Trump events and talks to the people there, you need to. And to entice you to do precisely that, I'm gonna show you some videos from her trip to 45 Fest, which is a Florida rally thrown by Donald Trump yesterday, I believe it was. And she's put the full videos up on Rebel HQ. We're just gonna play them right now and react to them. First, this one is someone has seen through all of the ruses out there, and he knows the truth as to why Donald Trump might seem corrupt. Take a look.
If the thing starts here and we have a civil war, people are gonna have to pick what side you're on. Me, I want our country to stay the way it is. I want it to be free. I want my children to grow up in a free country. I want them to be able to think for themselves and not be force-fed the information they put in schools. I don't want them on their knees waving Allah. I mean, we're America.
So I'm just following his logic. In America, there are no Muslims, and you will somehow be forced to pray to Allah.
In his America, by the way, for people who are just listening, everyone should have red, white, and blue beads in their beard, all right? This dude is like at a white supremacist Coachella right now. Yeah. He's just like living it up.
You can't spell beards without beads.
Beads and beards, they go together. Oh, wow.
Good for him.
I feel like the only question that comes next is, who put those beads in your beard?
I can't say it.
Beads in your beard.
Beards. I don't know. He did. He had a moment this morning, but like this is
what's left, Brett. Though this is, I'm sorry, like this is what's left after the impeachment hearings. I mean, I think this is my belief. I know we always talk about the base and how the base will never be shaken. I think the base is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and crazier and crazier and crazier. And so the whole structure is teetering, as when it happens, you have a small little base on anything. But these are the guys who are left. These are the crazies who are like, Sharia law is coming for us. And guess what? They're even more violent and they're scarier and scarier. And again, I think that, I think from now until November of next year, Trump rallies are going to look more and more like Klan rallies. I'm just gonna put it, like, I'm just saying that. Like, they are going to be crazier. He's gonna say the crazier things. He's gonna incite people to more violence. And I don't know what our response to that can be and should be.
I don't know
other than restating the facts, but I do think that, anyway, I think he's losing base. I think that folks, the silent majority who came out to vote for him, who were like, he said racist things, but it's not his heart. I think some of those people are saying, let's maybe not go with him this time around.
I would just say that I think they would maybe stay home. Yeah, like they wouldn't vote for someone else. Like there's someone I know in Florida who voted for Trump last time and literally just goes, my portfolio is fine. My stock portfolio is fine.
And that's great. Let's have them stay home. I think that's what's important. Whoever gets people out to the polls is gonna win.
I just don't know if I can sign on to your logic about the base being crazy as evidenced by this next video. This guy seems totally normal.
The reason why I really am here is for this. Donald Trump Jr. for president, 2024 to 2032, to keep the Trump train rolling. Put this on TV and you'll see millions of Democrats' head explode.
Well, what would you say to people saying that we're not a monarchy? We should be democratically electing people not of the same family.
There were 2 Bushes that got elected, so I have no problem that 2 family members from the Trump family can get elected.
Is that meritocracy, though?
He is the only one that would be able to deal with the media on a full-time basis like his dad is doing.
Not Eric or Ivanka?
No, Ivanka does not have the ability to fight off what would have to be fought off, but Trump Jr. can. Oh. Go Jr.
Oh.
Go Jr.
I made this helmet myself.
Well, if you want more information about the helmet, we actually have some backstory. Emma kept talking to that guy.
I comprise, you get no bull with Trump. Put the horns on the helmet, put the bull on the top with the line through it, and my picture was actually taken and put in the Sun Sentinel from 2012. So I am truly an original Trumper.
Amazing. Do you get that you look like Satan with the horns at all?
No, no Satan's. Actually, these are bull horns from Texas that I imported.
Emma can put up with a lot, as we said in the intro to the show, but like at that point, she's like, I gotta say this one.
I just wonder at what point making fun of Trump supporters is ableist. Like seriously though, like I don't know if we're allowed to anymore, or if this is like making fun of special needs kids.
I don't know. I think he voluntarily does it. I mean, the best part is he has a no bull hat on, but bull horns.
Dressed as a bull, no bull. He's pro and anti himself. It's unclear.
I don't know. For clarity, maybe if you watch the entire videos on Rebel HQ, youtube.com or facebook.com/RebelHQ, it's amazing. Emma, I don't know how you do it. Also, Emma will be in town next week, and I think she will be on the damage report. So we can ask her ourselves then.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.